Audio check. Looks like that's working. Yeah, we're doing 3D today. I'm actually gonna try it. We're just trying it for today. With ARK. We'll see how it goes. It might be a little bit, I don't know. This I was having trouble with the cat before, but the thing is with the cats is that they're fluffy. So it has to render all that fur and stuff, but this is not as fluffy. This avatar is a bit simpler than the cat, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will work out with ARK. Welcome everyone, I am Sark, the Sarcasm Detector. And yeah, we're playing some ARK today. I am a VTuber. Usually I'm a cat tuber. Most of the time I'm a cat tuber. But today I'm a cat uncle. That's what I am today. How you all doing? I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. I hope you had a good Christmas. And hopefully moving forward, you guys will have a good and happy new year. We are playing ARK Ascended right now. I am on Astreos. We're about to move back to Lost Colony, but I wanted to just show you guys something. Yeah, that's a Giga Dismodus with a platform saddle. That is gonna hurt. Well, not really, but yeah, Giga Dismodus with a platform saddle that has a shield gen on it, and this is just kind of disgusting. Just gonna lay it out there. You don't even have to use it for anything. It's a pretty fast, really fast flyer for its size. I think it's much faster than a Quetzal or an Argent. It seems to be pretty fast. I'd have to look up exactly what its speed is, but it seems to be fast. But I can literally go over to that island over here, whatever it's called. I should like remember the names. But yeah, we're gonna head over here, and I can just absolutely land on top of an OSD. They're not called OSDs on here, but I call them OSDs anyways. They're the Astreos equivalent. And you guys will see. This is kind of crazy. We're almost at the island, by the way, which is just goes to show how quick this is. Scooby Dooby 1471, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I'm just kind of showing off this Giga Dismodus with the platform saddle and the shield bubble here at the start of the stream. Before we go back to Lost Colony and to base building. This is dark. And it's kind of hard to see with the shield going as well. But it shouldn't be too difficult to find just something to show you as an example. We're not actually going to complete any of this. Obviously, I would scout this out first with a fast flyer. Faster than this. The Giga Dismodus is plenty fast. Is that hold on, let me drop down here. It's hard to see in the darkness. Oh no, that's a critter. Okay, let's move forward a little bit. Oh, there's a legendary right there. All right, well, for example, a legendary. Here it is. All I have to do is just land the Giga Dismodus right on top of it. And just leave them on passive, and then I get whatever a car or whatever to just sit and just bite at everything that's coming in. By the way, the teleporter does not work on him. The awesome teleporter does not, I cannot teleport him to the base. I have found that out. Did that trigger, by the way? It did not seem to trigger. Anyways, this was just, yeah, just showing off this particular thing. Let's park you anywhere because nothing can really hurt you, right? I don't have to be careful where I place you. Because you got a freaking shield on you, man. A freaking full bubble shield. I'll try the teleport thing one more time. Maybe I just need to get 1 foot in. Maybe it's just 1 foot is required. And it might be the other foot, I don't know. And no, it did not work. Okay. So basically I'm gonna have to bring you back like this. Using the other teleporter. Yeah, pretty much that is it. I just wanted to show that to you guys. Let's turn that off and turn that off. And realistically, I could have left the shield on and left him parked out here and like nothing would have happened to him. But I'm transferring off server, so, or her, it's a her. I got twins of these from an egg. I went ahead and did the gamma version of the boss fight on Lost Colony. I think I want to bring you along. I need pick, really. Do I have a spare pick? I indeed do. One with decent durability, mayhap. That'll do. Let's put that on you, and can I do this and pick up your stuff with you? No. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's fine. That's the only thing I think I needed back here. Oh. One thing I can do before traveling is make sure my belly is filled, and I can do that without needing to eat. By just lying in the tech sleeping pod for a moment. Oh yeah, the 3D avatar is definitely struggling with ARK and the double stream. We're streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. And that should be enough. Let's go. Is the other server session up? Yes, it is. I did a little bit of work on the base since the last time. Just little changes here and there. I haven't worked on anything else. Like I really do want to work on the top part today. And unfortunately, I still haven't quite decided what I want to do for the top part of the base yet. I have a couple of ideas in mind. Let's get the download completed. It takes a second. By the way, I did have element on me. It did allow me to transfer with the element. Okay, so I don't need to... Wait, what? I had element here. And I tried to go to Astraeos and it wouldn't let me, but from Astraeos I could. That is so weird. Is the element different on Astraeos? I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, all right. Well, that's just I should have brought more element then. I put that in there. I should have brought more element. Let's see. Let me throw the mantis down, and we will throw the mantis down. Oh yeah. By the way, I have these ladies going with the bice with the little tyke here. We'll throw them down here. He's on my hotbar. Yeah, and I do feel a little bit of lag. We have stuff yelling outside the base. My turrets are out of crystals. That's what's happening. Yeah, I went and changed a couple of things here. So yeah, the teleporter room here has been changed. So it's now like just a one teleporter. And I made this room bigger, which I plan on doing on the other side instead of being like a 2x2 teleporter thing, just having the one, and that continues up to this level as well. It's just the one. I haven't done it yet on the other side. Also, there's just the one entrance here. It looks weird because it's not painted like the rest of it, but it'll blend in a little bit better. That is on, and it should be at minimum. Over here is the old way we had it, which was just a tiny little room into here. Which I really don't need the 4x4, or I don't need like the 4 teleporters. I just need like the one. So the 2x2 is a little bit of a waste. So this has to be changed and be made more like this. Although I don't quite like how this is done. So I might do it slightly different, still keeping the one teleporter. Another thing I did is over here, I made little passages for connecting this little stump, this part here. And it's like this. Basically, we still have double doors going in and out into this particular area, but over here, I have my Santa stuff, as you can tell. And yeah, it's got another one here. I like that. I want to do something like that on the other side. So over here. Oh yeah. That's a thing. Been doing a little bit of breeding in here, and we'll show you the results in a moment. But yeah, there's another one here that goes out to this one. And this one's the back door. We have a mutator here for various services, like freezing the age of a bison juvenile, or swapping genders, or anything else that is required. And we have a back door to the castle there. Now over here we have a whole pile of thralls that I need to, let me just turn off the UI, we can see a little bit better. I have a whole bunch of thralls that I need to pack up and do something with. I do have this bunker that, you know what, I'm not 100% convinced is useful or will be useful for me. So I might just remove it and fill in the space and use it for industrial stuff, maybe actually have some an underground garden using the tech crop plots. That is new. I want to play with those. Definitely useful for the meat plants. So we're gonna get those going in a bit. So maybe that's what we'll do over there. once we get this base completely re-industrialized. The breeding that we have been doing, I'll actually show you here, because I have a little thing, the boss cook. So I went and back to the island, and I brought over my Theri army from the island. It's the old one. Use this these guys are dragon slayers, basically. They had really good saddles. They are pretty decent breeds. Look, this one's a 223, 235, 235. 235 is the baseline, I think. Is there like the really good breed of theories that we have? I really haven't gotten anything better there. You see 42 on damage, 41 on health. So yeah, these basically are imprints with really good saddles. They tore through the Gamma Dragon and the Beta Dragon. I never tried them against the Alpha Dragon because basically the Alpha Dragon I was soloing with a sword and a unicorn. Yeah, about that time I discovered that melee builds are infinitely easier on the dragon than breeding up a whole bunch of theories. But yeah, so I had these theories. They were basically not doing anything. I brought them over. I also had some theory breeding going on the island. I brought them over here and I finished off the line, or I completed as much as I could. And you can see here I have 13 of these theories. They have 80 points into 80 levels of mutations into health and 160 into damage. So yeah, they're already sitting at 26k HP and 1500, almost 1600 damage. So I'm letting them cook in here to get some experience. We don't even have to put any levels into health for these guys. It can all go into damage. So that is one part of the breeding program that I had going here. You can see here's part of it. A whole bunch of ladies with health. In case I want to keep going with. In case I do want to keep going mutating levels there, damage. I've also got some of these guys going. Desmodus. I have a whole batch. I've done. These are all. Are they all? Wait. Where are they? They're at the very back here. Over here. Bunch of ladies with the stam. They have 60 points of stam. I don't think I need any more points of stam into this modus. This is over 3k. But I'm still working on the weight, on the HP, and the damage. Let's pull these and throw them out. So we're eventually going to have a really decent combination on some of these Desmodus. A little bit of lag there. Put them back in the box. How much? I don't have a lot of element left. That was part of the point of going back to the Astreos, was to get some element. Well, that's unfortunate. We can go back later after we do some building. Over here is just blank. Over here is that, and this is the damage one. I have been making some red element. And I have some more of this stuff coming in. I need to do more defense spaces, but I really don't like doing the defense. I like the attack. I really do like doing the attacks. We can convert the red into regular, I believe. Yeah, red element into exsanguinated, which unstable element that will over time stabilize becoming element. So we can turn the red into regular using the blood forge. Cool. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the base. We're not going to do any breeding and stuff. I might pull this stuff. There's a way to get the AI to do this, or like the helper or whatever bot to do that. That would be great if I can figure that out. There's supposed to be like an, I guess it's not in that one. Let's check the, I don't have a fridge. All I have is these boxes. Never mind. These CS boxes work double. They're like 500 and they actually double as fridges. Let's take a look at the base from the outside. So I did actually do a little bit of work on the lower part of the base. I haven't done anything to the upper part. But in here, I actually expanded the interior here. It was kind of flat before. Now it's got this little kind of bump at in the middle here. It's still transparent, still lets us see the top bit. What is that? Is that a drakeling? No, that's not, definitely not a drakeling. Make sure my ammo is completely reloaded just in case. It's a 140 snow owl with a red coloring. Not you. Let me see. I need some ammo and I need some kibble. I'm sorry. I just that it's 140 and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And you know, when you get something that looks absolutely gorgeous, it's typically a really shit level. I don't even need all of that, and I don't even need all of that. I don't think these guys can be blood, but I should be able to just one tap it. Five point something K. One shot to the head. Yeah, that is really pretty, and I think I'm lucky that the base has run out of ammo, because otherwise it would have zapped it into oblivion like it's doing over there. Okay, well, I think it's safe to kind of leave you here. 2 kibbles. Here are 2 kibbles for you. Just 2 kibbles, and superior kibble at that. Oh, by the way, this bit here also has a secret entrance. I forgot to mention that. Let's put that away. Okay, well that was quick. We're gonna have ourselves a very nice looking snow owl. I was gonna kill him for distracting us while we were trying to build, but no, it's a pretty decent one. All right, so here we go. We have the base. We have the lower part, which is hard to see because I'm. Let's go into photo mode. And it's a pretty big base, so we won't be able to move around a lot. But yeah, there's a lower part. And we've been just hanging around in the skirted area below. That is the underbase. We're gonna take a look at the main part here where it's the big dino. And really, we're gonna have to work at the top part. Hello, you. You are so pretty. And do you worst, do you worst, do you worst. I got double layers of shit protecting me over here. And actually I should be going into, I want to show you something, a couple of things before we go on. So, like I said, the Giga Desmodus was a twin. Let me grab that. And I have actually managed to tame a couple of Aureliacs and actually do a little bit of breeding. I can't fit them down here though. Oh, the lag. Let's go to the very, very top. I'm going to place these out just so we can see the scope of what we're doing. Okay, that's the Giga. And let's get the Aureliacs out. And we can park the Aureliacs a little bit better. It's just like playing a game of Snake, actually. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. I might survive this. I survived this. Ooh, very nice. That was kind of scary though. I thought my character was gonna die. I have the heavy feet, so I took damage, but like not even. Alright, let's get back here. Gotta be careful up here, huh? So yeah, that's how you park your Aureliacs without falling off. And here's our Giga Desmodus, and he's actually kind of a little bit outside. This one has a regular saddle, so we can actually do like dives and stuff. I don't think he did any damage by diving. It still doesn't fly like an actual Desmodus, so only forward. There's no straight flying or anything like that. But yeah, this next bit is going to be building up here. And yeah, so it should, the upper part of the base should be something that services big flyers like the Giga Desmodus and the Aureliac. So that's why I have these guys out. Just something to keep in mind while we do the building, which we're like half an hour into the stream and we haven't even started. I will put you away for now. They're really axe. Can we get around you a little bit? It doesn't actually land, does it? It just flies super close to the ground. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let me eat some food a little bit. I thought I was damaging myself, but I'm not. This thing is so cool. And laggy. How much are my frames? Seven FPS, 8 FPS, 10 FPS. It's so low it's even disappearing, the FPS counter. The danger noodle, yeah, it's definitely a big danger noodle. Although I don't know how much who's the danger it is for, like myself getting killed. Or my frames being killed. Definitely my frames are suffering. Okay, no, I want you to just stop. I want you to stop. Very slowly. I don't even have any speed in you. Stop, 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 stop. You know what? You know what's the best thing to do? Probably. The best thing to do before we have the walls installed and built and shit is probably to get down to the ground like this. And yeah, go somewhere where there's a little bit less lag. One thing I could do is turn off the fog and the clouds, right? That should help a little bit. That's the fog. That's the clouds turned off. Fog usually makes it foggier. If I turn off the fog, it'll actually make things. It'll white out everything. It'll be disgusting. So we won't turn that off. Let me do the GCM. There's our GCM. I should probably throw out some of the stuff I have on me, but hold up. Let's throw this owl down. We'll put you over here. By the way, you're a male as well. And I thought you were... Are you a tame or a breed? Imprinting, you're a breed. When did I breed you? I have snow owls somewhere that I did breeding, which I should probably find out where they are. Probably not a lot of snow owls. It's probably on Australia somewhere. I just have to look for it. Or extinction? No, all the stuff on extinction got moved to the island, I believe. I'm just trying to keep track of where I put stuff. I'm sure you... Oh, hello. Level 50 Ocedon. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to red gun. Trying to be serious here. Alright, so this upper part, excuse the lag and the stuttering. Let's get some tech. Get some wall. How many did I build, by the way? I don't need to build 20 or something. I just need to build one. And one of those. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna try maybe a more open concept at the top, but we still have to put some kind of framing for it. No. Something like that. No, come on. Gotta be careful with these 4 high walls. They are a little bit temperamental. So something a little bit like that. How does that look from afar? Not gonna really know how it looks like until I see more of it. And yeah, this is definitely a case of designing something as I build it again. Guilty. Guilty as charged. So for this level, having it open like that, I might put some railing to prevent people from walking off, but still have the dinos be able to fly in and out. Maybe. And then we'll do 3. Yeah, okay, what I need is some tech roof stuff. So this and some of that. Let's see. That is obviously wrong if we're only going up 3. hate how it kind of goes transparent when I go back a certain distance. I want to kind of move back and see it, take it all in. But even moving back forward, I just need to put the skin on this, because once the skin is on, it actually renders out to a good distance. Okay. Oh. Okay, a little mistake I did there. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not like 100% convinced. I just noticed these are 12 wide, the holes here. Interesting. 12 wide, huh? About 5 high. Let me try something. Where's the big tech seller stuff? Not the large one, the behemoth one? And those can be painted. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, in that case, V, tech glass. Tech glass. Where was the tech glass wall? This one, tech glass. Is it green to the outside? I like this idea. Hopefully I got everything on the right side. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain. I might have messed stuff up. This should be green. That way, when we do something, one change, it'll affect everything equally the same. And since I'm not sure here, not you, you. Okay, let's go grab some from you. Not you. You. Variant, the opacities, and the colors. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so these are the wrong way around. Alright, well, we gotta redo this then. Let's pick these up. So for these ones, green on the inside. Noted. Alright, it'll wait. What is going on here? Is that snow? At snow. back here. Also, I do want to put some. I do want to put some skins on. Cosmetic. Lost Colony. Let's put you on 2 for now. It should be big enough where I could get Desmodus to fly in, as well as a early axe. And you still have room to gaze out. Yeah, there's definitely enough parking. Let me finish the skinning here, because this actually kind of looks kind of neat. That looks slightly better. That is starting to look slightly better. Alrighty. That's not half terrible. Looking at it from below. Let's check with the Giga. And maybe might as well get the Aureliax out. That's the wrong Aureliax. It's this one. Yeah, coming back to base after a long day at the grind, defending and attacking outposts, messing with Edmund Rockwell. Come flying back in here. You can't even walk backwards, huh? You can just... Okay. Well, can I park you like this? I definitely need some kind of railing. that scared me. Wouldn't have killed me. We've discovered that, but it's definitely startling. Okay, well, yeah, you fit quite well up here, I must say, but there's probably room for only a couple of creatures. I guess you could squeeze them in. Now his friend, or her friend, they're all she's. Why are you still moving? Let's put you on passive. And let me see if I can curl you up again. Can I get... Oh. What is the issue here? So it does say ride, and I am pressing E. Okay, there we go. Am I stuck on the Giga? Is it too much to hope for to get this to work properly? Alright, can I jump off you like this? And have you remain? No, you stretch out. Kinda. No, alright. You seem to have settled into a decent spot up here. Can I leave you up here? That is the question. Whether the dragon can be left up to its own devices up there is up to interpretation. Okay, let's put a roof on this thing. Give me some of those. Those on 2. messed something up? I think I messed something up here. Ever so slightly, I messed something up. Give me one of those, please. I kind of have an idea for the top bit. Kind of have an idea. Let's see. I think that should be enough. Did I make ceilings? I did not, but I will. I said I will. There we go. And the other one is a maybe. I might be doing this in the wrong order. I am definitely doing this in the wrong order. Okay. In that case, we come down to... Oh, I don't have any of the corners done for that though, but I do have this, so not the style. Actually, I do have it. Okay. That absolutely works. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, I can do the other bit with, yeah. So when we're in here, there's like definitely seams. So here there are seams. But the one underneath doesn't seem to have them. Hey, it's alright. Whatever. It's okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I might go back down to just one then, maybe. Nah, I like this. I like the double approach here. What are we doing? This guy. Derp, 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 derp. Why is this one being weird now? Some of these are being weird, huh? and they should be like this. Let's check this out. That might actually have to be redone. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, okay. The interior is definitely not the same shape as the exterior one. Okay. Well, we can fix that. We can definitely fix that. But for now, let's get the other one done. That room serves no purpose except just to be there. Yeah, they'll be painting. We'll paint this the same as that. It turns into purple when we paint it, unfortunately, but it's better than green. Trying to turn it red, it doesn't want to work, but I think we can just have like a teleporter at the top there, just for shits and giggles. And where's the other one? This one. Come down here. Probably not recommended with something big. Down to here. And all the way down to here. Now I need to fix this boy. Can I do this without doing too much crazy stuff? Let's see. That looks like it fixed it. You can't really see it from below. Just know that there's something there. Kind of making a really weird happy face at you from the very top. Oi. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, because I don't have my weapons on me. That's easier. I didn't check out a whole bunch of stuff, did I? No, I did not. As I was saying, it's like a really happy face up there. Did I kill your friend? But when you're flying in from a distance, yeah, you'll be able to notice it. Okay, I kind of like that. The upper hanger, probably not that necessary. Let's see, maybe I can make some changes here. The cosmetics back. Put this back. Can I not put that there? Huh, interesting. I'm not too keen on how I want to put like a little bit of something there. Let's try this. This one was wrong. No, this one's right. Okay. I kind of like that. I like that better than just the plain. And I think I want to do the same for the top part. That is awful. I like that for the feet. And might even figure out where the midpoint is and do another band in the midpoint here. Does that look like it's in the middle? Almost. I put the glass wall properly back here. And then over here. Yeah, we'll fix that hole in a second. Like I said, a little bit of a split, doesn't it? What do you guys think? I think we're getting some commercials over on the Twitch side. Yeah, we're getting some quick commercials over on the Twitch side. I apologize for that. I should have taken a bit of a stretch break already. And somehow the avatar thing is, the camera's already in low power mode for some reason. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I don't know about that middle bit here, but I can definitely do the other part, which is this one here at the bottom. Bottom and the top. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do some painting. I don't know, that top part might be a bit too small for the early acts and the Gigatus modus, like all that, and it's still tight for them, huh? Just the two of these creatures, it's a tight fit. There's plenty of room for smaller flyers up there as well. It's kind of crazy. What? Hopefully I didn't throw out a wall somewhere. Shit like that can happen. Did I get the right wall there? Looks like I did. Okay. Or the correct facing of the wall. Oh, big fight happening over here. I gotta get more crystals. I did bring the mantis over, didn't I? Hello, crystals. You have crystals around the base. And yeah, these trees have come back and they won't go away now. They will not go away now. What do we think of that? We'll get a screenshot of that. I think that's worth it. I think we did good. There's just little tweaks and stuff like that for the base, but the base, I guess, generally is done. There's the painting to be done as well. I'm getting the final paint job done for everything, but yeah, the base is pretty much complete. I mean, do I want to do this on all the other ones? Maybe. But yeah, that's for something in the future. At some point, you guys will come back and take a look and be like, what's up with the base? And it'll be complete, it'll be painted, and all that fun stuff done. But for the meantime, I think this is pretty good. So let's take a bit of a tour here. We'll start from coming down over here. The main teleporter is going to be moved to here. There's probably going to be a platform for it, but you teleport in and you'd arrive over here, and there's lots of danger around, but you got this whole base here, and you have the entrance. I might make this 4 wide instead of 2, and this might go away since we have hidden entrances, but I'm digressing. You come up here and you have the big main chamber. which has some migrants from other places. I know they're spelled wrong. That is intentional. It's spelled, I spelled it like that intentionally, okay? And they're like that because, well, you can see their colors. But anyways, this is not going to stay here either. On either side, there is a little area down here that you come down to. And that is basically the floor below the floor. And we can go down into the basement, or we can go up to this area, which is just below the main base. Oh, we can see the stuff up there. But the main point of this, let me hide the UI, is to have a nice open view of the base below us. And freak people out. It's a nice view, basically. I come back up here. We can take this to be on this floor where we have Aureliax and Gigatismundus parking. Why is your neck like that? You know what? I'm not going to ask. But we have an additional very pretty view from up here. This actually might be like a really good spot for a garden greenhouse. We'll put the greenhouse up here or something. And then the very, very top launch platform for various things like meguanas. And if you have a meguana over, you can use this place as a launch site. And then let's come back all the way down here. Actually, let's use the garage entrance, which is all the way over on this side. The Karanutis, but yeah, this is the garage entrance. Again, all this lower bit here are double walled everywhere. We have some UTs, Meguana, Mantis. We have our Buffalo, Bison, Dantius, our Megaraptor. He's chilling out here. We have some new friends also. And we have an army of these guys that are ready to be upgraded, which I should actually probably get to. I should upgrade at least one of them. I have one pristine. I do have one pristine. Let's get ourselves a soul win. And this one here has, let me move you. This one is mutantless. Actually, one thing I should probably show you guys is the back door again. So again, double walled. You have to go through two walls to get into that central area. And this is the back door, hidden back door. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Get rid of GCM mode. All right, there we go. Let's go back in. And where was that? Over here, Veilwind. Let's see. How does this work? It's just got 71 levels on it. Do I just consume this? You need to be in companion mode. Feed this to a Veilwind. Name your soul win. Okay, here we go. Now we have a 257. Did the levels reset? No, it was level 257. But it's all its experience reset. Interesting. I do have a Solwyn saddle. It's actually right here. I don't know where I found it, but I found it. Why are you running around, eh? These guys are so nice. Can I shoot from the back of them? I can shoot from the back of them. Fun sparkle times. Melee, Cone of Frost, cycle through skills. Ice Bridge. Okay. It's 112 damage. I can't see anything. Am I gonna just jump off? I'm not gonna take damage from that. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from that. Is he trying to follow me? This the ice pathway here is just OP like you wouldn't believe. Definitely a movement thing, and not a not a creature that can fight. But I think you get the point. Food. Problem is, I can't go down. Okay, I like the Solwyn. I really do like the Solwyn. This is actually kind of neat. I want to try it with one of the others that has the actual mutations on it. And perhaps I'll spend the experience before I do that. Unless it actually does reset the experience to 0. And then that's kind of pointless. But if I can spend the experience and then use it that way, by the way... 2,000 stamina, 700 weight. I need to compare that to the Veilwind. Can you go in through 1x1s? You can go through 1x1s. Oh, nice. That means I can go through some of the entrances that I have here for the base. Nice. Climb, hold spacebar to slide. Okay, it's not that great. probably better going up walls than actually trying to cling to ceilings. Let me park you here. This is a lot of fun, by the way. Let's take a look here. These guys should be, by the way, the colors on these is kind of nutsoid, so I'm kind of looking forward to what these other ones will look like. Let's see, 41 points in health is 12k, and this is 41 points in health is 6k. The imprinting is still there, but I get less health per point on the soul wind than I do on the veil wing. 1.4k stamina. Stamina is increased for the same amount. Oxygen, food, no one cares about, but weight. 45 weight here is 456. And 45 weight is 712. Damage here, 46 damage is 386. And here damage is, we can't read it because it's a different thing. Because over here we have like 200 points of mutations into that. Okay, next one then is Mystic. We're gonna turn her into a Malwyn probably. And I did get a Malwyn saddle. And we're gonna have more than one Malwyn, but I need to get another pristine Volpite. And you need a name. Why are they so emancipated? Emaciated? That's not emancipated. Emaciated. Why are they so emaciated? Like, you look nice and healthy, but that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. 2 hours short stream, but we are in the middle of the holidays, and I have family members coming over today at some point. I thought I'd take the chance and do an early morning stream to get the base completed. I've been streaming the base build for like the last 2 streams, including this one. Not including this one. Yeah. So we'll be back very, very soon. Either more ARK or different things. Have yourselves a good holiday. And yeah, we'll be back very soon. This is Sark signing out. Have a good one all.